playing at a much faster pace, and this has been Philadelphia's biggest Achilles heel defensively. They were 28th in the league last year, transition defense.
James Harden, 34 years old in his fourth year with the Celtics. He was a head coach at Fairmount State. James Harden drills the triple and a chance at a 4-point play. Torn ACL, playing for Italy's national team. Little short shot on the interior. Harden picked up by Horford, a former member of the 76ers. Harden, bottom, a three. Well, clear it for Harden, peaks of the clock. Harden got a body bump. Harden heaves it up. Oh, it's good! James Harden. 10 to shoot. Harden, the flip is good. Harden will pop and hits.
He's been shooting more of those mid-range pull-ups. The Celtics now with Embiid on the bench switch every pick and roll 1 through 5, but Harden right by a very good defender.
Running out of time, they trail by 15. Harden pulls the trigger and hits the three.
Yeah, the last few minutes Embiid has been on the floor.
Embiid, hop step, missed it long. Rebound, Hill couldn't track it down. Second chance opportunity, Harden, count it for three.
He really takes the challenge. 5
to shoot. Harden trying to make a move. The spin, the jumper goes for James Harden. 38-33, Bucks in front, just past the midway point of the second quarter here in Philly. Harden spins and scores. And it definitely runs in the family. Harden drives, loops it in.
I'm sure you will see the Bucks go back to that play, maybe quickly.
James Harden, the flip.
Giannis and Joel Embiid are the two guys who led the league in free throw attempts last year.
James Harden, the beard is finding his groove. Here at Wells Fargo Center. Harden shakes off the defender Hill. Splash from the outside. Holiday picking up full court. Harden gets through the first wave and flips it in. That is the 10th Milwaukee turnover. Harden makes his move. Fadeaway is good. James Harden. Pushed down the floor, ball was tipped and scooped up by Tucker. Up ahead, baseball pass to Harden. The 76ers are rolling. Harden, jumper, money.
Again, going right. He wants to get into you. Don't think they actually had a chance to defend their title.
Embiid, back for Harden, the jumper, kaboom.
Nice unselfish play there.
Embiid has struggled. Embiid, drive, kick, Harden, shot clock winding down, jumper, yes sir!
Young kids out there, when you go work on your game, work on stuff you're actually going to do in a game. If you're not shooting three-pointers, don't be out there firing up three-pointers.
We'll see. Way off on that three-point attempt. James looking to cook. Elbow is good. Handing it off to James Harden, who is slowly but surely approaching triple-double territory. And he lets it fall. He's got 9 points now to go along with 9 rebounds and 8 assists. His little pick and roll, Embiid with authority. Unable to finish, house the offensive rebound. Harden straight on triple. There it is.
Oh, back door, he got it. And Harden puts it down. Yeah, where we're sitting, it's easy to see.
Got some nice pieces, Halliburton coming over from the Kings.
Field, a sensational three-point shooter, no doubt. A lot of teams are going to be looking for that as the season goes on. Speaking of three-point shooters, James Harden from the wing. 6 minutes to go, first half. Sixers looking for their first one of the year. Head fake by Harden. Hits the mid-range, and this was really the story of the oh-so-close defeat to the Milwaukee Bucks the other night, right? 3.5 to go, first half. Shot clock at 5. Double comes. Harden into the guy who was guarding him and able to power his way.
Shot clock at 8. Harden, head down, puts it up and got the roll.
The thing that's deceptive about it.
Looking very good tonight.
It's asking a lot, right, to have that wherewithal, but what's the other option? Shooting a bad shot over 2 defenders?
Or then you can leave James Harden alone and he'll do that.
Sixers with the long passes trying to execute them.
Harden, just enough space. James drills the triple.
We usually talk about how you line up around the circle, but it's nice when you can just win it outright in the jump.
Harden fading away at the elbow. Halfway through our fourth quarter. Shot clock at 3. Harden, sidestep triple. Oh, yeah. 70th triple-double of Harden's career.
2 Sixers going after it, but they communicated there for no turnover.
Who won the trade?
Got to the glass, Harden. Montrezl Harrell. Melton, Shake Melton. Harden, step back over Koloko. Oh.
Well, he gets everybody at some point. Tell you what, Doc Rivers letting his team play. There's some easy scores the Raptors are getting in transition. I'm surprised he hasn't. Great decision making.
Harden finishes. Trent 8 of 9 for 21 points, Jack, in the second half.
And the ability to counter, sometimes throw curveballs, knuckleballs, put your opponent off balance, it's critical.
Harden, 7-point game. 8th turnover. Harden, and a foul on OG. And 1. 15-point deficit. Harden, and a contest, but Harden. Here's Harden with Flynn on him. And a foul's going to be charged to Malachi Flynn. Harden. And he draws the foul, count it.
Well, both teams played last night.
Another guy step back. Classic James Harden there. Caruso staying in front of him, Tough ball away by Harden. Man, tough shot. He's made a living with shots like that.
Anthony Gill gets the first touch in the paint. Rebound by James Harden. Tonight's officials, Courtney Kirkland, the crew chief in his 23rd season, Jason Goebel, and Tyler Ricks as James Harden gets to the paint. Unable to finish.
Well, that's the ball movement we talked about. That's much needed.
And James Harden gets to the cup and 1.
Later on, goes on to win the MVP.
Enough said. He is right now facilitating his step back 3, which is a signature move for James Harden. He gets the 3 and the foul on Denny Avdia, who just checked into the game.
When Coach West was an assistant coach with the Nuggets under Mike Malone.
Instant offense for Will Barton already with 5 points as James Harden hits a 3. It's great to watch baseball games when you don't have a dog in the fight, Drew.
Isn't it always like that? Especially if you ain't got no money on the line.
James Harden from the mid-range. Harden comes up with it. It's being guarded by Gill. Good defense by Anthony. Harden rims that one in. Harden splits 2 defenders and scores.
Yeah.
Wizards trying to show a double team. And I don't know how Harden got that one off, but he scores that bucket.
In the spring of last year. James, of course, with his career high tying 17 assists. This time he'll just go for the free throw line check.
Those were 85 mistakes. I can promise you that. All bad decisions.
Shot clock winding down on Harden. James sees it and goes. How good is this guy, man? Looking like the James of old this season. Doesn't fall. Here comes Harden.
Good deep from Tobias, making him take that fadeaway.
James taking matters into his own hands. The floater falls. Find a new way to affect the team. Maybe it's on the defensive end.
Well, and let's face it, if you're obvious, you're not going to get your number called that much. So you got to find other ways to contribute.
Harden, fade away. James saying, and one.
Feel good about yourself and your game as you head into the locker room.
Harden, step back. Around and out. Paul Reed giving James another opportunity, and James takes advantage. Harden, a pitter-pat dribble. That's a foul. Count it! And head to the line. And one more, James. There's a pulled even a couple of times. They've had a number of ties, just like we did on Monday. The Wizards not letting the Sixers get back in front. Harden off the bench for three. James Harden into the 20s now. James, 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Step back, corner three. Tough shot. Doesn't matter.
May not like the free throws, but you don't want to see a bloodbath out here on the floor either.
Harden pulling back, shooting over Knicks, knocking it down, his first shot attempt of the game. Pull back three for Harden over Garuba, and it goes down. There's the help. Spins it back to Harden. Tightly defended by Green, well defended by Green. Throws up the three, and it goes down anyway.
Not that small of a lineup, but Philly's going to be the desperate team here. You can't get complacent if you're the Rockets. You have to take this game.
How about Şengün staying on the floor with 5 fouls? Harden for three.
Davis playing pain-free. It's something that he hasn't had in a long time, and he's only missed 2 games this year because of injury as Harden gets to the rim and scores. Schroeder and LeBron James back out there for the Lakers, who've made 9 shots in a row after missing their first 2 to start the quarter. Harden hesitation, 3. It doesn't matter. You got Harden pushing tempo. Gets rid of Schroeder and hits, plus a foul. 4-point chance for the former MVP.
I'll tell you what, Anthony Davis's performance over this last month, that has saved the Lakers season. We don't know how their season is going to end.
Started out 0 for 6, so he's 8 for his last 11 from the floor. Harden, mid-range jumper. James Harden with 14 points, 11 assists in scoring at 11 points per game and 27 tonight. Harden in the lane, it's good. James Harden with 19 points. Had it for a second, and then Tucker clears. An empty possession there for the Lakers. That was a mess. Harden gets the basket and a foul. A 3-point chance for James Harden, and the Sixers back up 4.
Well, you just got to lock in. There's still plenty of time left.
Shot clock at 4. Harden penetrating, stops, pops. Good! James Harden coming up big here. Down the stretch in overtime.
James backs it up. Embiid trying to get position on the much smaller McDaniels.
Gotta take him off the dribble, you would think.
Step back 3 from Harden is good.
Shades of what he did in Charlotte not too long ago, but they dropped in Charlotte, thankfully off here.
James just leaving his defender. Love to see the Sixers, though, keep up this pressure. And the first half on a high note. Just like that. Harden in the foul.
No, he can be at times unorthodox, as athletic as he can be.
Harden for 3. 13 turnovers for the Hornets, 12 now for the Sixers. Harden up top. Wasn't sure if he was going to send that one to Montrezl. And we will get to the rest of the homestand in a moment. First, though, a 3, courtesy of James Harden.
Cherry on top of proceedings here tonight.
A Mike and Driller 2 look like.
Oh, they're a lot about footwork, about keeping the ball up. You guys hear me on the air talking about never bring the ball down. That was part of the Mike and drill and the purpose of using those drills.
Good box out on the backside. This is all looking good. Let's see if the Sixers can keep this up. James knocked down.
Tough shot.
And he knocks it down. Murray had to sit early, did the rookie out of Iowa with a couple early fouls. Still looking for his rhythm on offense. James looking for more. Looking for more. Back-to-back triples. Tussle between Embiid and Sabonis. Good ball movement by the Sixers. Harden drills the triple. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. James at the buzzer. Another triple. 4 for 5 from deep.
Rebounding multiple 76ers on the glass on that shot attempt.
Liking that a lot. Harden floater. Good.
we showed you him talking to Tobias. They're talking these guys up some more.
Harden. Elbow jumper is good. 21 now for James Harden.
It's their first miss. It hit their first 5 shots from the field. And an early 10-point lead is Harden after back-to-back sixer buckets, cut it to 6. Looney picks him up, shot clock at 5. Looney defends it well, but Harden just a bit better, knocks down the 3. Harden gets past Kuminga, gets inside, blocked by Kuminga, but a goaltend. Hit it off the backboard, and 2 points for Harden. They're 7 of 8 from 3-point range. Harden answers with a 3.
Really good offense. And the difference, that's off the dribble versus off the catch.
Harden steps back. That's good. James Harden's got 3 of his own by Shake Milton. Harden drives and finishes. Tucker pokes it back out. Embiid wants it. 7 on the shot clock. Melton up top. Harden gets a good clean look. Nails it. Good ball move at that time from Philly.
I'm telling you, Embiid's screen is punishing Kuminga, though.
Harden has been punishing the Warriors. Hits the shot. Philly back up by 1.
Un-Raptor-like.
They're usually very stingy with the basketball.
James off the Embiid screen. He sees a window, takes advantage.
Kept the dribble alive.
Melton passes up the 3. Tucker for 3. Embiid taps it. Tucker taps it as well. Harden steps into the 3 and hits.
Use whatever means you have.
Barnes, no good on his 3. Harden pushing again. James looking to go coast to coast, and he does. Guarded by Siakam. Harden off window for 2. Van Vliet from way outside. Around and out. Tucker clears. Harden pushing and finishing. Third turnover on the Pistons. James. Yes, sir. Good stuff from James Harden there. Saw he probably had a bit of a speed advantage on Bogdanovich.
Looking for Joel.
Shot clock winding down at 3, at 2. Step back from the wing for Harden, and he hits it. Tidal, back to Harden. 7 to shoot. Driving down the lane, laying it up and easy, laying it up and in. Burks from the corner, off the heel. Milton the rebounds. James.
Opportunity.
Keeping it and finishing.
Burks strong enough and smart enough to sense you closing down on him. As soon as you're about to get close, that's when he releases it.
7 for Burks now, off the bench. Harden with a 3.
It doesn't matter if he's going up straight or fading slightly. Got to beat on that bucket.
He is feeling it. Poked away from Duran, scooped ahead to Harden. Tobias on the right side. James keeping it, going down the left side of the lane, up and in. Great basketball. Sixers have won 6 in a row. Clippers went 4-1 on their 5-game homestand, now in a 5-game. Well, I could say a lot of things here, but I'm just going to call the game.
Be kind. Just be kind.
James straight on triple. There it is. Harden. First 3 tonight. Doesn't seem like a big thing, but pass on target makes a world of difference.
Oh, no question. Pass in motion as opposed to one that holds you up.
Good head fake from Harden. Count it, and the foul.
No help coming, so he's allowed to go one-on-one. That's right in his sweet spot. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop him.
21 for Joel. The steal by Melton and JoJo.
Turnover from Kawhi.
Harden going end to end. Like the attack from James. Assist away from a first half double-double. 10 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds already tonight for Harden. Sidestep triple is good. Double, passes out of it. Harden for 3, got it. And just like that, we got ourselves a ball game.
To come to New York, averaging over 20 points per game. Here's Harden working the post. Looks like Grimes trying to pull the chair, but Harden's still able to finish.
At the beginning of the season, he got up to a slow shooting start. He was missing those shots. Now he's consistently knocking them down. Speaking of knocking down, James Harden with the beautiful three there off the pick and roll.
Embiid on the roll. Can reverse it in. Randall on the contest. Harden took it back. Left alone. Knocks down the three. Big swing there. Harden eyes the clock. Takes the three. Knocks it down. Plus the foul. A chance for 4 for James Harden. Knicks with 27 assists already. Harden again.
These are 2 of the top 10 defenses in the league. New York 9th coming into today. Philly 2nd. It's just hard, as Tibbs said, it's hard to guard in space, to guard the three-point line, to not foul, to protect the rim. Possessions where they've created good looks for each other.
Here's Harden isolating on Randall. Harden zips inside and cups it home.
With a well-placed reach, Tucker gets it. Clock down to 5. James trying to cross over Abida. Tough shot from the corner, but in.
Meanwhile, the Wizards closed out their road swing, winning 2 of their final 3. James Harden, nothing but nylon on the 3. Porzingis now 6 of 7 from the charity stripe. It's James Harden all alone getting the lay-in. Screen and roll game. Harden keeps it himself with a tough bucket. Kick out to Kispert, blocked by Harrell. Philly comes up with it. Here's Harden with numbers. Keeps it himself, gets the bucket. He'll go to the line for 3.
And right there, put more arc on it and lift with his legs, and it went in.
Wright's first 3 of the game. He's got 7. Euro step by Harden is pure. There's Harden with the split. Into the body of Corey Kispert.
Stay down. Good job, Jackson. It's going up.
You stay down.
Yeah.
Stay down. Make him play. Yeah, that's what he does.
Man, how talented is he? Pels by 16. How do you close this? Almost deflected. It's Harden. And he can do that, we know. Embiid clears it away. Wouldn't be surprised if it went. Been that good. Harden taking the 3. Nailing the 3. He's keeping him in the neighborhood. CJ strong, and it'll be picked up by Harden off the deflection. They've got numbers, and Harden's going to the line looking for the three-point plays. He's grabbed on the way by CJ. Shake Milton off the high screen. Harden's going with it, and a deep triple. Harden gets it.
Hayes not a three-point shooter. Turns towards the hoop. And Embiid doing well to alter that shot.
Hayes nimble, though, so that's a test.
Speaking of nimble, James Harden up and in.
Even at the 5 position, you've got to play facing up. Hayes, in this instance, playing the 4.
Pelicans perfect from outside. James step back mid-range is perfect as well.
But that's neither here nor there.
What do we know? We're biased also. At least we should own that. Step back 3. Count it! And the foul! Herb Jones blocked by Joel. Good tap by Tobias to George. Here comes James. Harden creating some space and using the window for a pretty 2. 84-83. Skipping to George. Good touch pass to James Harden, who steps into a 3 and rattles it home. Valanciunas has to be careful here. Again, playing with 5 fouls. Great work by George to come over and help out Montrez.
Well, and I don't know why he's trying that stuff. He doesn't have that in his game.
James has that, though. The runner falls through for Harden. Sixers will take all the time they can. Jones guarding Embiid. Double comes from McCollum. Harden lets fly from outside. Oh, mama!
But still, man, he is really good.
Yeah, we talked to our counterparts over on the indie side of things as James uses the strength to muscle that one up and in. Unlucky that time. He had an open look at the cup. James driving again and finishing once more. It's only attempted one field goal.
Well, it's not about any particular night, right, as we know.
And 1 for James Harden. Foul Anthony Melton, his second. Harden completes the play, tied at 56. Just like that, Sixers back in front, courtesy of James Harden. He's working things out there for a while. Tyrese over to James for the wing triple. That one looked sweet as soon as it left his hands. Harden for three. Yes, sir. Ball picked up by Harden. Floater is good. And Rick Carlisle calls time. Shot clock at 6. At 4. Step back. Baseline jumper. Rattles in.
Usually picks up a foul there, DeRozan. No foul call. Good D.
Harden keeps his dribble and lays it up and in.
Same spot, same look. And this time he cans it. And the last thing you want to do is see a guy like James Harden see the ball go through the bucket.
And the offensive rebound again. Good ball movement. James knocks down the three. Kobe White lets fly from distance. Sixers will take that shot. Harden for three.
With the clock at 14. The Beard to the basket, kissed the glass and scored it. Playing without Joel Embiid. James Harden fires from the top and it drops. Harden the other way. James Harden to the rim, lays it up, lays it in, and Dwayne Casey wants a timeout. Free throws fell. Each two has 15. Sixers get it right back though. Big Melton with the rebound. 2:42 to play in the half. The Beard, James Harden lets it fly and it falls. Comes away to Tobias Harris.
Harold came over and provided enough of a presence to cause Boyan back down a bit.
George Niang gives it back to Harden. Clock's at 10. Harden fires, fills it up, falling down.
He leaves the floor pretty easily and pretty quickly.
Harden passes up the three. Uses the body. Lays it up and in.
See how strong James is. Ivy, no pushover.
Sixers, 5 of 6 from the floor.
Those are the active hands we were talking about.
Harden, wing triple. Down by Anthony Melton. Right into the help defense of Joel Embiid.
Excellent help defense too. The way Joel moves his feet.
James lost it, gets it back, lays it up and in.
Keeping it on the outside of his body.
Tucker, corner three was deflected, and then Harden steals it right back. James Harden.
He doesn't let it affect him on the offensive end of the floor.
And now for Ivy. And you heard it. And one. James called it out as it fell through the hoop. Of course, the three of them all going back and forth. Lauren trying to keep them in line. I listened this morning on the drive to shoot around. James Harden, mid-range, step back must. The official midway points for your Philadelphia 76ers. Game number 41 on the season. 10 games over 500 for the first time on the year as Harden strokes the triple to start things off.
Great start.
Tobias Harris on the bench with just under 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Back to Joel. Double comes. Anthony Melton out there too. Harden for three. Yes, sir.
Well, and you can see what the result is going in direct contrast to what people expected coming into this building.
There it is. James Harden, third three in the first half. Let's see if that can get them going. Final minute here. 37 seconds to go in the half. 12 on the shot. Harden. Oh, gets the roll! The most unexpected four-point play maybe of James' career. And OKC slowly but surely trending in the right direction. Tyrese short on the baseline, Jay. James, 5 triples and counting tonight for James Harden. Keep an eye on the big fella. 73 all. James stutter step. And the mid-range falls 21 and 10 for James Harden tonight.
And also getting back on defensive transition.
Now you miss a three-point shot, you never know where it's going to come off the rim. As you see Harden now just take it down the paint and drop it off the glass.
knocks home a 15-foot jumper, Jazz down a bucket.
Yeah, but the decision-making is great on the offensive end. That was too easy.
11-7 Philadelphia. JC puts a body, oh my, and one. Harden, 14 years out of Arizona State, still has some incredible moves.
Off the glass.
Harden drives inside and throws one in off the glass.
To those kind of high percentage baskets.
Conley delivers his 4th assist. It's a 10-point game. Harden rolls inside. You're going to count that as a goaltend.
Yeah, I don't think that ball was going in anyway.
Comes up short. Rebound Philadelphia. James Harden controls the dribble. Left to right hand. Picked up by Vando. Pops the 3. Good. 23 last night against Orlando. 25 delivered thus far by JC. Harden again. Back-to-back threes. Harden. Silky smooth, T. They switch. Vando. They'll drive inside the double. Now the step back, Jay. Good.
You got to go straight into Embiid's body.
Harden dancing out front behind the screen of Embiid. 3 good. Wow, Harden, 16 consecutive points. They get the inbound in, now back to Harden. Kessler slides over to help. Harden double pumps, the shot good.
Yeah, a lot of time, a lot of patience right there by James Harden.
Again, time of possession, one of the highest in the game, and scoring is James Harden.
That's too easy. It's an impossible shot to really defend.
He's now 5 away from 38,000. Wide open Harden. This is look out time. Look out! James Harden knocks it down.
The 15-point differential in three-point shooting. They've made 5. The Lakers haven't made any. Plus, they've made 10 free throws. The Lakers have made 3.
Against Dallas. If you haven't watched the Lakers this year, he's all about activity. Wenyon Gabriel.
Harden, there's the difference in the game. 7 3-pointers.
4th in the East, percentage points up on Cleveland, 5 back of Boston starting the night. With just a game and a half back of the Nets starting the day. Harden hits the mid-range. Sometimes we've had 11 lead changes. And nobody's led by double digits tonight. Harden attacks, Harden all the way, Harden scores. And we're past the halfway mark, and it won't be long before LeBron joins him. And James Harden all the way to the cup.
Wow. Nice move by James Harden. Pretty close quarters, only about 6 feet apart.
Very close proximity. Tied at 99. All the way Harden, and as he scores, he can go up and get it too. LeBron with 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Harden got it. James Harden, a big-time 3 with 4:14 remaining.
We're tied at 6. Harden off the dribble. Count it.
Right back at you.
Here's Harris in the paint. He's been there forever. Seemed like it. Outside. Harden 4 to shoot. Into the glass. Laid it in. And again, the Sixers get to the cup.
You got to make yourself a near outlet.
Harden trying to break down Eubanks. Does. Flutters one up and in. In again. Philadelphia scoring in the paint. Dave trying to get off the shot. Won't. Embiid nonchalantly flips it back here to Harden. Step back for 3. James Harden. And he had his eyes lowered. He was looking at Tucker when he went into the air. Here comes Harden the other way. And he had his eye on the front of the rim to lay it in. Along here with Embiid. 2-man play. Screen. And the pop out. Allowing Harden to isolate one-on-one on Hart. The step back, a tough shot. Embiid surveys. A double team. Harden pump fakes and drives. The floater.
The way he's handled himself on and off the court has given everyone a lot of confidence and extra motivation to play better around him, to work harder to get off screens, to give extra on defense. Kyrie's leading.
At least his mindset looks totally different here in the second half.
Play with force.
Harden sizing it up and drilling a 3. Philadelphia leading by 12, trying to win its 6th consecutive game. stay within 2 games of the first place team, the Boston Celtics. Harden with another 3-ball.
See the standing and see how far they are from the cup? You know, you're approaching under 10.
Harden comes back and answers the first field goal in almost 5 minutes. Nearing 3 to go. Harden against Curry with a shot clock at 8. A step back 3. On the money. Back-to-back triple for James Harden. Shot clock down to 5. Harden against O'Neal. Harden driving the 3, gets to the rim, and puts it in and off the window. The lead back to 4 for Philadelphia.
He shoots it at 40%. He attempts 6 a game.
And he's 6'10". Harden getting by Nikola Jokic. That was beautifully done. He recently broke the Denver career assist mark, passing the great Alex English.
Speaking of a great one, Alex is one of the best.
Harden's 3 is there.
And that's what you like. We're seeing it at both ends tonight. A very unselfish play.
Harden got the 3. James Harden very Embiid tip once, twice, no, batted out. Melton keeps it alive.
Good hustle.
Harden from just inside the logo drills a 30-footer.
How about that?
Murray hits the ground again. Jokic's alley-oop is picked off by Embiid.
Great defensive play by Embiid. Great.
And Harden on the attack gets 2.
It's on this Magic squad, the 25th and 27th of November with a home-and-home in Orlando. The step back from Harden falls through.
They swing it along the board and get it to him.
They're saying he got hit in the face. Harden for 3. That one is good. He's 3 for 10 from the floor tonight. He's got 6, 9 assists, couple of rebounds. Harden for 3. It's good. Closest it's been since James Harden hit our first bucket. Gave the Sixers a 2-0 lead. Step back, Harden 3. Yes, sir! 111-103, 3:40 to go. James blows past Wendell Carter Jr., lays it up and in.
The second one he's made tonight. This is a guy who's more than capable. A steady hand for this Magic team, Gary Harris.
Harden found a seam, lays it up and in. And Embiid lost it. Harris picks up the loose ball. James for 3. It's good. But you're right, shooting with a whole lot of confidence are the visitors.
You wouldn't know it.
Harris puts it on the deck. James for 3. Yes, sir! James Harden with his second triple tonight. 9th turnover for the Magic. Sixers with 8. Harden from way outside. Count it! Barely even touched the rim. 16 for James Harden.
Should be able to take him off the dribble here.
3 to shoot. Step back. Harden. Yes, sir! 85-82. James with 4 triples tonight. Guarded by Bull. Looking for his 5th. Got it! Falling down. James Harden. 5 threes and counting.
Many players coming out of that institution.
He doubled once again. Harden. Another! 6 trays for James Harden tonight.
Johnson goes back up. Thought he was fouled. Pop can't believe there was not a whistle, and Harden gets a breakaway layup at the other end.
Pops, he might get his money's worth here. Reaching, you're out of position by a little bit, he's going to exploit that.
And it's hard to attack him defensively.
It's impossible.
Look at that. Took a little punishment that time.
But I like the action. You still want to try to push it. You don't want to have to continually try to set up against the Sixers D.
Harden knocks down the 3. 8 on the shot clock. Harden had it knocked away by Roby.
Be careful with your arms here. You get tangled up. He's going to get himself to the free throw line.
Hard to guard.
Here's Harden. Working Brunson. The crossover, the take, and the finish. So he's been terrific in this game, and he's having a great season for Philadelphia as he gets to the cup right there. Just the second field goal for Harden. Knicks on a 10-0 run have their largest lead. Harden in the mid-range hits the jumper to end the run. Draws 2, throws to the corner. 6 to shoot. Harden euros and finishes.
Shot clock at 12.
step back and banks it home. He'll take it. Tucker sets the screen for Harden. He snakes it. And got a feathery touch. You're just joining us. Al Horford and Robert Williams unavailable due to injury tonight. Harden, little machine gun dribble, drives it in. Boy, how many times have we seen him do that, Jeff?
That's his second rolling basket he's gotten today.
6 points for him. Harden put his head down, got to the paint, and cashed out. Of course, a big night in Los Angeles with LeBron pressing the captain for the all-time scoring record. Here's Harden. Knocks down to 3. Harden calls his own number and scores the bucket.
Well, if they're not going to commit the second defender, that's where Harden's got to.
Now it's Harden with 5 on the shot clock. Got to get to work here against Brogdon. Harden, the step back 3. Butter.
Plenty of time. That's vintage Harden right there.
Here's Brunson again. Into the corner. Grimes for 3. Too strong. Harris the rebound.
Knicks not wasting much time, are they?
Harden going right to the cup. Up and in. Grimes with the shot clock winding down. Short. Harris wants to push. Harden left alone for 3. It's good. James Harden with the tray.
Put your head down and see whether or not the Sixer defenders can stay in front of you. They've proven they can.
And Harden lays it up and in. And he'll have a chance at a 3-point play. 5.5 to go in the third. Knicks up 10. James blows past Isaiah, lays it up and in. Harden with another double-double, 13 points, 10 assists. Throws it up and in, 15 for James Harden. Sixers back in front.
Knicks still getting something out of offensive trips, even when they look like they've kind of broken down a little, salvaging something.
James for 3, count it! Harden, step back, and he gets the roll!
I think you saw in the fourth quarter in particular, he's a great organizer.
There's a block by Johnson, but Harden stays with it. Harden resets Embiid, 7 to shoot, draws it, 2 defenders. Harden got a launch and connects.
And that's a big shot by James Harden.
Harden step back, and that is a patent on that.
With a live ball getting to the mid-range, you can still catch and shoot those shots.
Harden showing everything in his bag right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot in that bag. It is deep. Shooting nearly 46% from the three-point line. He's a 40% career three-point shooter.
Harden able to score around Claxton. Harden drew it, and he'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Figured he might have shown up on one of your 16 shows as Harden taking it right at the bucket. A double nearly forced a turnover. Harden's got it. Shot clock winding. Harden pulls. That rolls in for James Harden. Harden on a drive, and he scores to pull the Sixers within 5.
Last in the league when it comes to possessing the basketball, understandably. So young, turn it over typically around 17 times a game. James pulls up at the free throw line and hits. Dispatching of Tate. So numbers here for the Sixers, 5 on 4. Oh, James Harden. Oh, yeah. Harden wanted the foul. He gets the 2, but I think he might have an argument.
The Sixers have allowed you to operate that way.
Good point. Tobias getting into the paint. Embiid to Harden. Let's fly from 3 and drills it. James Harden with a tray.
Good ball movement.
James from way outside. Oh, yes, sir. James Harden from downtown.
Very nonchalant, matter-of-fact approach to his game. Just so gifted and so explosive.
18 down for Green. Harden up and in. Harden back to Embiid. Şengün. Harden, thanks to the space from Joel. And he hits another 3. 81-67, step back James, another 4 threes and counting tonight. Off the read screen, James floats it up and in, count it, and the foul. Crossover into the lane, yes sir, James Harden, 28 and counting tonight.
And when you look at their unselfishness for a young team, the role acceptance as Harden hits the top.
Here is Harden. Already 2 assists in the quarter, as that 3 as well. Oh, crosses over Mobley and floats it in.
You know, so I'm not sure they have right now the physical strength to give him problems as Harden knocks in a 3. And can you make enough to stay on the floor in playoff games?
Harden, the crossover, surges and finishes. It's a couple times we've seen him break down Mobley nicely.
To be able to be in condition enough to handle the heavy scoring load and defend, and you need your best players like Harden to try hard.
Harden knocks down another 3.
Here come the 76ers. They have won 4 consecutive games. Harden averaging a double-double. He'll dance and fire over Clark. Count it, 3. Turnover right there. And Joel brings it bad left foot and all. Harden to the rack.
You see how he negated the shot blocker and Jaren Jackson? Look at the switch here. He should be licking his chops right now, having Conchar try to guard him.
He is. Nice fake drive. Count it. Nice play by Harden.
Just opens up the floor even more for Morant.
Maxey, Harden. That's a 3 by James. Boy, barely moved the net. Perfect shot.
Right play there by Morant. Find the hot hand.
Harris jiggling inside. Harden triple. Harden has got 16. Averaging 11. Chiseling his way in. Shot clock at 3. Over Tillman. Got it. Yeah. It's James.
Here he's guarding James Harden. In position before he was guarding Joel Embiid.
Harden kneeing. Read down low. Long shot. Harden. Good. Harden hits the 3. And out to Harden. Aldama is there. Shot clock at 7.
Gotta go to work.
Here he does. Cooking, throwing. Got it. Aldama picked up that 4th foul. Harden with a 3. Harden with 28. It's Harden into Tillman. Out to Harris. Into Tillman again. Shot clock at 4. Double teamed. Harden 3. What a shot!
Brown misses that one. Harden the other way. Harden gets inside and the finish. Look at Tucker. Great hustle from P.J. Tucker. Another offensive rebound. Sets up the Harden three-pointer. That's why Doc Rivers loves P.J. Tucker. Harden, 9 points, 4 assists so far in this one. He's got Horford on him. Step back three-pointer. Got it. Rebound snatched by McDaniels. Harden forces it up. Shot won't go. The follow is good.
And I'm going right back to that high screen and roll.
Inside and the finish from Harden. 8 straight points. It's a 2-point game. Timeout Boston.
But I love the defensive intensity by Joel Embiid on that possession, getting into Bam Adebayo's space, crowding his dribble, not letting him stay at the top of the key, having all day to look at those cutters as we see James Harden with the nice layup off the glass, splitting the trap.
Harden into the corner. This is Melton. Those two have been a good tandem over the first month. Harden filling it up for D. But 3D and Brendan, they needed this kind of a confidence-building performance, at least so far, as Harden sizes up and hits it 3.
I do. When you look at the winning percentage with Maxey coming off the bench, they're 18-4. And I think when you stagger those minutes, it's better for the second unit as well, as Maxey can give that second unit a little bit more pop.
James Harden. Top 23 three-point shooting team last year. They're down to 28th this season. Oh my goodness. Harden crosses over, taking him to the playground. Come on, James. Vic got a family. You can't do him like that.
He'd like those hit-ahead throws, so get you into transition. Harden able to bounce it in. James Harden, 14th year in the league. We love having Maggie on our side and all the talented women of the Heat. 9:48 left, second quarter. Harden for three, got it. James Harden. Harden plays at his pace. Another splash.
Yeah. Curly Neal style there, going down on one knee.
Curly Neal, the former Harlem Globetrotter, as Harden rings up a three. James Harden. Sixers, if you're just joining us, without Joel Embiid tonight. Harden, 20 points. That's his fourth triple. Vincent having a rough night. He's 1 for 8. Plays so well in Philly. Harden, oh man, steamrolled through.
It keeps the defense guessing.
Reggie, we've seen it in spurts from Dallas, and when we have, they have been really tough to defend. Harden showing the three-point stroke. Deal with Memphis, Danny Green deal. And Doc Rivers just can't stop talking about how excited he is about Melton as Harden left-handed finish. Harden against Christian Wood. This is Niang. He struggled a little bit of late. They get it back to Harden. Splash! And Luka's got 17 in the quarter. Shot clock at 7. Harden, step back over Wood. Got it! And he's fouled.
Man, what a shooting display. Not saying he can't make that shot.
Here comes Harden all the way to the rack. And a chance at 3. Harden has been sensational. Harris. And Dallas even defending better, Reggie, here in the third quarter. Harden! Maxi Kleber starting to get comfortable. And again, second night of a back-to-back, Reg. You just don't know from an energy standpoint how much they'll have left in the tank as we head down the stretch. Harden off balance 3, and he knocks it down.
Gonna use the clock right there.
Harden, deep shot.
6-point turnaround right there. Instead of using the clock.
Sixers down 3, just underway. Harden out front. Fires the 3. He had a 16-point first quarter against Dallas.
Just reminding the people of that by showing you that video.
Giannis was 4 for 15 from the line in that game you're referring to. Harden with a nice pull.
And it was a scuffle for this team to start the season from three-point territory.
They're top 5 in terms of volume of threes attempted. Speaking of threes attempted, Harden laces one from deep.
Sheds that defender.
Harden with a 15-footer, got it to fall. Portis switches on to Harden. Got into the paint, counted and one. James Harden with the vintage edition. James Harden. He flips the screen on the two-man game into the corner. Tucker gives it back to Harden. 1 on the clock, has to pull, and he knocks it down at the expiration of the shot clock. Giannis trying to guard Harden out on the wing. Harden steps back for 3, drills it.
Well, every time you think the Sixers are out of it, they make up.
Little double drag for Harden. Working against Ingles, put the body into him, drew the contact, and won. They bring Allen into the action for the mismatch. Harden blows by him, lays it up, got it at the expiration of the shot. Harden out front. Middleton switches on to him again. 15 on the shot clock. Space the floor and 5 out. Harden got by his defender and makes the layup. Middleton guarding Harden. He lost it. They got to go to work quickly now. 5 on the shot clock. Harden pulls a deep 3 and a bailout of epic proportion.
Maxi's had 4 straight 20-point games, averaging 26 in this stretch.
He is just so clever with the ball.
I was like you. You were going to say, no way.
No way.
And he nearly banked it in. And Harden to the rim.
And Embiid lost the ball, and there was no call, I think, because it shouldn't have been.
Harden off 1 foot.
He felt like he got fouled.
And now the question is,
not
Zion,
so crazy now.
Also, is Zion going to play again?
Well, that's the worry.
Harden drawing the foul, hitting the bucket, and heading to the line.
Nice soft touch.
And then playing defense here on this end. Reddish. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that smoke. Embiid taps it to Harden. James taking it, and that's going to be a goaltend on Sharp. Here's Simon sidestep triple. That one short.
James with a good contest. No open looks.
James on the other end. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Well, James Harden for 3.
I'm talking about a couple of years back where he was the best player out on the floor up in a game in Portland. Picking up where he left off.
Harden up and out. Poke it up and in. Harden gets the switch from Eubanks.
Got the mismatch you want.
Blows past him. Lays it up and in. And James will have a chance. And a 3-point play. 5 to shoot. Nurkic on Harden. Step back 3. Count it!
Complementary to his jump shot is his dribble penetration for Beal. And he's really good at getting inside that lane.
James crossover on Kuzma to the left hand, drawing contact, laying it up and in. Of course, Pete Newell leading the Bears before that.
Great Pete Newell. Went to Pete Newell big man camp.
Sidestep 3 from the great James Harden. 4:45 to go. First half. Harden pitter-pat dribble, lays it up and in. 8 in the first half for James Harden.
Something to discuss on the flight home.
Harden keeping his dribble in a sea of pink. James Harden.
Not really running anything there.
Yeah. Embiid, 3 guys around him. Harden, wing triple. It's good for James Harden. Really liking what we're seeing from Paul Reed.
Well, and that's selfless basketball, right? He didn't just stick with it and be hard-headed. He made sure the team kept the possession.
Harden, shot clock about to expire.
Okoro bounces and ends up losing it. Here comes Philadelphia. Harden being ridden by Okoro. Harden trying to find the angle and does. From UVA. Oh, the denial, no. It's going to count. A goaltend. Time prevents the touchdown for Leon Lett. Really diving deep here. As Harden buries the 3. Harden works on Garland. Muscles his way to the paint and gets it to go.
He was the perfect person to sit down with Ja. And you can tell already that there seemed to be an honest exchange.
For Philadelphia, that you wonder if that's really where they're going to go in the postseason with Tucker as the small ball 5 when Embiid's out of the game. As Harden, Milton turns the corner, flicks it out. Harden going to have to heave. He does, and hits. Osman puts it on the deck, shovels to Mobley, denied by Embiid. What a rejection from Joel Embiid, and Harden cashes in on the other end.
For offense, but I think now he's making that transition. He's in good shape, able to use more energy on the defensive end.
James Harden's been sipping from the fountain of youth. No, Nick wasn't expecting that pass. Hornets turn it over.
Nick got to put that one up. He's there for a little runner.
Pretty move. James Harden still got that wiggle. Terry can't hit it. Kai Jones has checked in for the first time for the Hornets. His job will be to try and check Joel. Lefty scoop shot by James Harden. Harden. Oh, man. He got Dennis Smith in the air.
On a shoot-around this morning. Just get out there, because we remember that the Bulls hit 23s here in January. James crossover, runner, yes sir. James Harden for 2. 5th triple tonight for DeAnthony Melton. Turnover. Here comes James. Using the body. The runner is good.
Powell picks up Harden. One-on-one with Harden. Goes inside. Irving got a piece of it. Harden gets it back and puts it up and in.
That was a pretty good offensive sequence and defensive sequence.
Back up, 12-point lead for Dallas. Harden sets, fires, and hits.
Getting his hands on a lot of loose balls.
Again, Green and Hardy getting some valuable minutes. James Harden from downtown. Embiid against McGee. Harden. Harden looking. Harden drives. Layup blocked by McGee. But off the backboard, so they're going to call goaltend.
Good cut from Anunoby. Good find from Siakam. Just couldn't finish.
See there, Pirtle getting back into that anchor of the 2-3 zone.
Harden, floater is good from James Harden.
Just strength on display there.
Wasn't able to do so. Harden pulls it back out, faces, fires, and hits. James Harden from downtown.
That foul line is where you got to make quick reads and react.
Harden to Reed, back to James, floater, yes sir. James Harden was 7 times. Give a lot of credit to the Sixers bench as well, Olive. 27 of the Sixers' 58 already tonight. Harden fading just inside the free throw line, and James making it look easy. Van Vliet to Siakam for 3. No good. Melton ahead to James. Harden. Look at James Harden go. Look at him go. Now I'm going to see that every single time because of you.
It really is pronounced, and I can't believe I never noticed it.
Harden step back 3. Got it. And James is feeling it tonight. Minutes ago in the first half. And lead on him. 4 to shoot. James from way outside.
Wow.
Harden changes speed, lays it up and in. First points of the second half for James Harden.
Probably hit the lip of the infield or something, you know?
I think so. Baseball's back, right?
Yep.
Harden, hesitation, crossover, James, up and good. No one like this guy in the NBA.
Was not the case last season.
Just about 4 games now. Giannis switches out on him. Tough shot to make. That's like back March 4th. There's that crossover again. Feeling like he's left for a shot here with the second unit, and he gets it. 2.5 left to play here in the first half. Harden had that stretch where he had like 7 straight points. Now 9 to shoot. Here's Maxey looking to turn the corner. Embiid with the handoff to Harden. Working off of 4 seconds here on the shot clock from the elbow. It's good.
Harden became the 20th player with over 7,000 career assists. The jumper is silky smooth. A 3. Brogdon is in. He's now the odds-on favorite to win 6th Man of the Year. 12-4 run to tie this game at 14.
Well, the 3 games that Boston has won, they shot over 53% from the field.
On the money. Another offensive rebound for the Sixers. Harden firing away. It's a tray. We're tied at 35, halfway through this second quarter. Here's Harden one-on-one. Isolation. Using his physicality against White. 76ers play the 4th slowest pace in the NBA. Harden, count it, a triple for the Beard. Harden's got the Embiid screen. Smart trying to get there defensively. A switch. 10 on the timer. Harden drives, puts it up, gets the roll. Out of the timeout, Harden goes behind the back. Embiid, kick back for Harden. Defense rotates over with Horford. Shot clock down to 4. Harden, the 3. James Harden drills it.
Miami just 16-23 on the road, and they've lost 4 of their last 6 on the road. James Harden finally gets one to go. He had a sluggish start. Ooh, Harden had a look at it, passed it up. Now Harden, patient. James Harden finishes. Just threw it down into second gear.
I know it's only 1 game, but this is not the team Philadelphia wants to play in the first round of the playoffs.
Might have seen the last of Strus as James Harden reigns in a 3. So Milwaukee, coach, with this balanced roster that they have, they know they've got the 1 seed locked up. Wanted it back, gets it back, resets it for Harden. So it goes the other way this time.
100 playoff games. Maxey, second chance. Harden, step back for the lefty is good.
Feels like James Harden time. Ooh. And running doubles all day at Embiid. Harden steps back and knocks it down. 2 on the shot clock. Harden launches and hits. Harden. 3 more for James. Don't forget, coming up, the Toyota halftime report. Mike Greenberg, Mike Wilbon, and Jalen Rose. Amongst other things, a big preview of the Warriors-Kings is Harden with the heat check as his 5th triple. They've been down by as many as 12 here in the 3rd. Harden. Tucker able to track it down. He'll get James another look. P.J. Tucker.
Up 18 with 4 minutes to go. Not afraid to get dunked on.
Harden. Another side step 3.
What an incredible job by Jacque Vaughn this season and his staff. Of course, the coaching change 6 games into the regular season. Harden taking contact. He's just too much. Here comes Maxey. Out to Tucker. Open 3, too much. And Tucker hitting the offensive glass again. Harden dials it up from deep. Harden gets some help against O'Neal. Fights through that pick. Harden's going to fire. Splash!
Harden has it. And Finney-Smith will defend a 3. Good one right there by James Harden. Melton on top. Claxton will meet him. Shot clock at 4. The defense by Bridges. The bump. Harden resets and hits the triple. James is holding. This is the #1 3-point shooting team in the NBA, Philadelphia. But Harden goes in close. And a mid-ranger will drop. 25 back in the 1st quarter. He's going to joust here with Bridges with a 3.
What an answer there. James Harden.
Turnovers in the last 6 minutes. Finney-Smith tries to stay in front of Harden, but can't. James Harden. That ends at 23-5.
Was Cam Thomas off the bench in that first half. Now it's Harris.
Harden with a beautiful drive and a gentle shot for the deuce. And 9 got to continue to stay aggressive. He's got 18. Harden coming right now. Driving, surging down the lane. He's got 21.
He's turning back into that.
It's Dinwiddie reeling, driving, feeding through the hands of Claxton.
Feed there by Dinwiddie.
There was Harden ramrodding his way in for 2. Harden. Boston. Harden will make his move. Shot clock at 6. The bump into Mills. The 3 is down the hatch. Boy, Tucker's bouncing in there. Look like bumper pool out there. He's bumping in all kinds of players. Harden shot from about 16 feet away. To none down. They've not come back. 147-0 is that record.
Yeah, but your best player's not 100%. Probably won't play in Game 5. You are always signature team.
Here comes Harden. White will trail him. Shot clock down to 6. The first offering from a 33-year-old Harden is in. Reed had a screen. And Harden takes it inside. Now, James Harden from 2-point territory in that Brooklyn series was Harden dodging the defense of Smart. And then Smart recaps, and the shot by Harden, who has started the game 3 of 3.
Happy with the start here with no Embiid.
It's Harden, and a 3. Got it again!
But he fell on his ankle.
On top, Smart will defend. Harden has the ball. Shot clock at 7. Read the screen, triple away, and good! Oh, he's on fire to start. Harden has started 5 of 5. Brogdon out there as well, and Smart. That's the Celtic 5. Dancing is Harden. And a shot here over Williams. He puts it in.
Having Grant Williams in, because you can do this, just this. Switch him onto Harden.
Harden and Grant Williams, the bump, the drive, and the floater. And James Harden is now put in 16 points. It's Brown, shot clock at 2. Maxey defending, picked up by Tucker, poked away. Harden the other way, doubled, and got it to go with a defended shot by both Tatum and Smart. First quarter was the 16 points of Harden. This quarter has been authored by Tatum. Triple, got it. 3-19 for James Harden.
Matchup zone is really creating a little bit of a problem for the Celtics.
21 points for James. Bullies his way in for two. Lead changes. Maxey to Harden. Screen by Tucker. Switch on defense. Horford will defend. Harden can't hit. Oh, he got it.
What?
Got the bounce.
Absolutely loved in the city. Bringing a championship here along with KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen.
Shot clock at 7. Quick 3 launch. Got it. Big time hit. Harden's got 4 assists tonight. Takes it in. The bump into Brogdon, and he has enough room to fire and hit, and that was Philadelphia's first field goal of this. Harden is picked up by Brown. Ooh. Harden on the move. What a move to tie the game. Oh, wow.
Tucker is setting some vicious screens out here to free up Maxey.
Playoff screens, right? It's a 3. Good! Harden buries one for the lead. It's Harden. Hounded by Brown. Screened by Tucker. 3. Good! Harden has been electric. Tucker getting ready to set a screen. Harden works around it. Draws the defense of Horford. Difference of 2 seconds. Game clock and shot clock. Harden sizing up Horford. It's a 3. Good! Harden's got 45! Timeout, Boston! Seat on the bench. White will guard the inbound. Harden has not taken a shot yet. Over Brogdon. Brogdon leaning, jab stepping, knocked away. Melton got a hand on it. The former Memphis Grizzly. Harden downhill to the rack and a scoop for the deuce.
Gets into the lane, and then Embiid with the block. 76ers coming back the other way. Harden for 3. Got it. Harden got it. And finally sees it go through. Grant Williams up to Smart. They got a 2-on-1, and good hustle by Harden to keep it alive to Embiid.
Boy, big time missed opportunity. Give James Harden some credit for the hustle.
On the kick out, Harden walks into the 3. Got it. Never too late. And the lead is down to 6. There's that lethal pick and roll. Harden bullying his way to the bucket, Doris.
And it's not like he's bullying.
Little side pick and roll with Niang. 10 on the shot clock. Got by Williams and scored the bucket.
So last 2 touches.
And a couple of dimes. Guarded by Grant Williams here. Going deep into the shot clock, already at 5. There's the 3. Got it!
Take him off the floor, and your offense went south, and he gets you right back within 6. Marcus Smart had a couple big buckets.
Harden with the short jump shot. Good. Man, he's in a nice flow. At Wells Fargo, a little late arriving because of the traffic with the baseball game going on simultaneously. Harden, float game pure.
Maker can play in pick and roll. Brogdon sound defensively.
Harden with the step back. Man, he's on a roll.
He's a player as entitled to that basketball as that the defensive player.
Yeah, I think he is. Harden, another one. James Harden. But whatever happens in these last 12 seconds, the Sixers have finished off this half pretty strong. Harden with the step back 3. He's hotter than fish grease here in the first half. 5 on the shot clock for Harden in 3-point territory. Got to get to work here. And the ultimate bailout by Harden with the 3 ball. Now Horford switches on to him. Harden slams on the brakes in rhythm. He's on one today. Almost caught the Celtics sleeping there defensively. Pardon me, the 76ers. Harden for 3. Got it! They got the Celtics in rotation, but they recover well. 5 on the shot clock for James Harden. Trying to cook here. The floater is good. 6 on the clock. Everybody's stationary for the Sixers. Harden makes his own and got it.
That's a big time.
They got to work with expedience, though. Harden with the blow-by, got to the rim and lays it home.
That's just...
And now Horford switches on to Harden. Harden floater for the tie, got it! 107-107. 50. Embiid bullies his way inside, out to Harden for the three, got it!
Screen up high, Embiid. Horford goes on Harden, and James knocks in his first shot tonight. Went to overtime in Game 4 with Philadelphia winning by 1. Picking his spot, driving inside and piercing the paint. James Harden for 2. Seconds into the second quarter, easily for Reed, tapped by House, picked up Harden. Shot clock is at 3, got the screen, makes the fake, fires the 3! Harden buries it from outside in a 10-point Philly lead. Bench right now, I don't know if he's back doing something with that knee. It's moving here, chiseling. Harden, smart there, and he gets it to go again.
Or maybe even thrive possibly in these non-Joel Embiid minutes. Harden at the wheel, knocks down the jumper.
Well, you think he's the featured player with Joe off the floor.
Embiid switches onto him, and Tatum still cannot find the field goal. He's 0 for 6. Harden got to the rim for the layup. Harden on the crossover. Oh, he caught a body underneath this time. Emphatically. He was 0 for 11. Harden inside and 1.
Marcus Smart. Bad pass stolen by Harden, and a costly turnover to get on the board first. Horford's done a good job on him. Back up top to Harden. 4 to shoot. Harden drives on Tatum, floats it up. Shot is good. Harden picked up by Horford. A 10-point lead. First double-digit lead of the game. And Harden, a much-needed bucket there for Philadelphia.